up! Check out! Set! Get up! Let's go now! Here we go, set! Set! Ready! Hunt! Here we go, here we go! Hut! Down! Ready? Ready? Hut, hut! Set! Ready, ready?
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And this one features the Saints, speedy running back. Your standard at running back this season, pacing the league in rushing. It's the Saints and the Niners, and it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 25.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, or should I say Dean Olson, because tight end you doesn't happen without you. And we've got a great matchup here. We've got two of the best at your position in the current game right now.
And Mike, when I came into the league, almost 20 years ago, there was a handful of really elite tight ends. But doesn't it just seem, especially over these last couple of years, every single team, at least the ones that make their mark and find themselves in the playoffs, compete for Super Bowls, have a legitimate #1 threat at the tight end position. It almost feels like if you don't have a tight end, your offense is missing a key piece. I know I'm biased, but at tight end man, we make no mistake about it. We think we are the most important position in football, and you're not going to convince me otherwise.
All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. Led out by the last pick in the draft in 2022. Iowa State's Brock Purdy at quarterback.
Coming off a loss last time out, I think the #1 goal today, Mike, is he needs to make a bigger impact on the outcome of today's game. Last week, he was not bad by any stretch of the imagination, but it was really just a modest performance. He was okay. Well, okay at the quarterback position is not a winning formula week in and week out in the NFL. They need him to be a difference maker. They need him to be a dynamic playmaker. He's capable of all those things, and if we can get that level of play out of him today, I think they can expect a different result than last week.
Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. It's second down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. #1, the traditional handoffs. #2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
3rd and 6. They'll motion over Samuel. On 3rd down, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the rookie from Alabama.
I don't care how long you've been playing or how good of a player you are, Mike. It is inevitable in the NFL that some days it just doesn't go your way, and you're going to have a bad game. The key, though, is can you prevent that one bad performance from turning into 2? And that's certainly the case here today. It's going to take a significantly better performance out of him at the quarterback position if they want to avoid another loss. A big part of that is, can he mentally bounce back from last week, put it behind him, and come out and play to his level of football?
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4. they'll set up to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Back to the air once more on second down. And that is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
That is caught! And he's into the end zone. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, New Orleans. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year.
Finally.
Blake Grupe comes on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Saints will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Gun. It's Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Again, it's Purdy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll try and get there on the ground. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
On third down, the defense decides to dial up a blitz. Give credit to the offensive line and the running backs. They were ready for it. They picked it up. That's what allowed the quarterback to escape the pocket, see open space, and convert and pick up the first down.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. Seibert's extra point is true. And the 49ers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Shaheed now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. This offense ready for their next possession, led by their running back. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. His drive will start on the ground, and that's not going to yield a whole lot, up to about the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. That's caught left side by Pitts. Here now, 3rd and 5. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. A touchdown apiece here. On 4th down, here's Matt Ariza to punt. Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And he's been a huge factor in the passing game all season long. In fact, he leads all NFL running backs in receiving yards. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 14-yard line.
Purdy works out of the pistol. A short one there, caught by Kittle. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. Now a run on 1st down. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. A tight end in motion now. Third down. Purdy. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Interesting strategy, play action on that down and distance. Remember, the threat of play action is all based on down and distance. That is a pass down all day, and the defensive line didn't even spend 1 second worrying about that play fake. Race to the quarterback.
To return, it's Nixon. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive. 1st and 10. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. 2nd and 11. Short throw taken by Pitts. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now, faking the give. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play. 1st half, all tied at 7. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. They'll try to set up the screen here. The screen works for 10 yards and a 1st down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's the tight end, Pitts. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll look to throw again. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal. They'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Handoff here, up the middle, and he will dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Groupie able to add the extra point. The Saints will move out to a 14-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So here's Brock Purdy and this 49ers offense heading back onto the field. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. On second down, Purdy. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down. Here's Purdy again. Able to complete it to Ayuk. And he's going to have the first down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line. The Niners will use their third and final timeout. Here's Austin Seibert now to try the field goal. This a 42-yard attempt. Seibert's kick is good. And the Niners are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
With the score, Saints 14.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll start up at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, where you see the final score there. Bryce Young, over 300 yards passing in the victory with a couple of touchdown passes as well. From there, we're off to check out another game. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Devontae Smith with a touchdown reception from Jalen Hurts. Lastly, we head to the Gulf Coast and check on the Bucs at home in Tampa. And it was the visiting Atlanta Falcons who come in and get the victory. Michael Penix, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. The second half, straight ahead. Time to get back to it. And for the call, let's rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top. Second half coming up. Shaheed now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, here's a handoff. And a good run there. Finds the lane, gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons. He can spread the ball out and find the open space.
To the air now on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Now a give on the ground. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he is going to have the Saints' 1st down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And a good run there on 2nd down. A pickup of 7. It'll bring up 3rd and 3. Now they'll set up to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. Cedric Wilson. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Groupie now, on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Saints are out to a 21-10 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Gibson now on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Niners offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a first down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Hicks. And the defense finds the end zone. Great work inside by the linebacker, who takes it back the other way for the touchdown.
Yeah, and he just never saw the linebacker in the middle of the field, Mike, and the quarterback was locked in on his receiver, and once that ball came out of his hand, I think he wanted it back.
On comes Blake Grupe for the PAT. It's up and good. The Saints will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense back onto the field for their next possession. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Out to Kittle as they set up the screen. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Purdy works out of the pistol. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Let's get out of here with a win. We got their defense right.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on one or two of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. He'll drop to throw. He's going to run it. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line.
There was a lot of questions surrounding this quarterback about whether his style of play from college would transfer to the NFL game. Well, his ability to create with his legs certainly has here today. We see it with his ability to escape pressure out of the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And the Saints are going to be set up with a first and goal now. Tackle made at the 9. Throwing now from the gun. That is caught. And he's in. Bo Melton. Touchdown, Saints.
This is the worst defense showing I've ever seen.
Groupie now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Saints are going to extend their lead.
35, 49ers 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Gibson now on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Niners offense ready for this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. 2nd down and 3. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And he will score. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. Seibert's extra point is true. And the 49ers are able to edge a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Saints offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the 3rd quarter. They might be looking to grind out some 1st downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's get off of our feet. Get this stop defense. Do it again, boys.
Keep it tight, defense. Fly around the field.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get 4 on this one. Down inside the 40-yard line now. Now, faking the give. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a 1st down. Out of the gun, here's a run at the gut. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Back to throw. He'll look middle here, and there's Olave. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
He'll look to throw. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Groupie now. Extra point. He's got it. The Saints will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
49ers 17.
Bring it home, boys.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. 49ers offense and Brock Purdy headed back on the field for their next possession. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and will try to sustain it here down the stretch. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. Uh-oh. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little laxity.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry.
A lot of defenses will try to isolate the best receiver, Mike, and say, okay, we're going to take him out of the game. Well, I think in this case, we might see the offense do the exact same thing. They might take this one particular defender into pass coverage and say, we are not going to throw his way. He's already got me twice. I'm not going to let him get me again.
And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards. run it on the inside handoff. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They need 8 as they come up for third down. They'll look to throw. A throw left side taken in by Wilson. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down. They'll try to run. And he's going to have a Saints first down. Well, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up. But they convert on 4th and 1. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. He'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. They'll stick with him again. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Saints.
Now this time they'll look to throw. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he'll be taken down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
A run on 1st and goal. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Ball at the 3, second down and goal. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long. Mike, there's not a lot of ways to break this play down other than saying you get the wide-open target, you have the play you want, you're aggressive going for 2, you just got to catch the ball.
Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. So this one a win for the visiting Saints. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago, a game they really did struggle in. It looked like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.